Welcome to my Passion Travel channel, the channel specializing in street food and travel. Suya Burger, a fusion of suya flavors with a burger. Creating a Suya Burger involves combining the distinct flavors of suya with the traditional elements of a burger. Below is a basic recipe for making Suya Burgers. Feel free to adjust quantities and ingredients based on your preferences. Ingredients. For the suya seasoning, 2 cups roasted peanuts, ground, 2 tablespoons, ground ginger, 2 tablespoons, garlic powder, 1 tablespoon cayenne pepper, adjust for spice preference, 1 tablespoon paprika, 1 teaspoon onion powder, salt and black pepper to taste 500 GE, 1 pound, beef or chicken, thinly sliced or minced. For the burger buns, lettuce leaves, sliced tomatoes, sliced onions, mayonnaise, ketchup. Optional, cheese slices, cheddar or your choice. Instructions. Prepare the suya seasoning. In a bowl, combine ground peanuts, ground ginger, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, paprika, onion powder, salt, and black pepper. If using whole peanuts, roast them first, and then grind them to a coarse powder. Coat the thinly sliced or minced meat in the suya seasoning, ensuring it is well coated. Let it marinate for at least 30 minutes to allow the flavors to penetrate. Cook the suya meat. Skewer the marinated meat onto skewers or use a grill pan. Grill the meat until it's cooked through and has a nice char on the outside. Remove the meat from the skewers or grill pan. Assemble the Suya Burgers. Toast the burger buns on a grill or in a toaster. Spread mayonnaise and ketchup on the bottom half of the bun. Place a lettuce leaf on top of the sauces. Add a portion of the suya seasoned meat on top of the lettuce. Place sliced tomatoes and onions on the meat. If desired, add a cheese slice on top. Top with the other half of the burger bun. Serve. Serve the Suya Burgers hot, and you can pair them with your favorite side dishes or enjoy them on their own. Sardine and Bread, a simple but popular street food choice. Sardine and bread is a simple and quick snack or light meal that is enjoyed in many parts of the world. It's an easy-to-make option that combines the rich and savory flavor of canned sardines with the convenience of bread. Here's a basic recipe. Ingredients: canned sardines in oil or tomato sauce, slices of your favorite bread, white, whole wheat, or any preferred type, butter or margarine, optional, mustard or mayonnaise, optional, freshly ground black pepper, optional, lemon wedges for garnish, optional, chopped parsley for garnish, optional. Instructions: prepare the sardines. Open the can of sardines and drain excess oil or sauce. You can choose sardines in oil or tomato sauce based on your preference. Toast the bread. Toast the bread slices to your liking. You can use a toaster, oven, or stovetop. If desired, spread a thin layer of butter or margarine on the toasted bread slices. Assemble the sardine and bread. Place the sardines on top of the toasted bread slices. If you like, add a dollop of mustard or mayonnaise on the sardines. Sprinkle freshly ground black pepper for added flavor. Garnish, optional. Garnish the sardine and bread with lemon wedges for a burst of citrus flavor. Sprinkle chopped parsley for a touch of freshness. Serve. Arrange the sardine and bread on a plate and serve immediately. Bofrot, Togbei, sweet, fluffy, deep-fried dough. Bofrot, also known as puff puff in some West African countries, is a popular street food and snack. It's a type of fried dough that is sweet, fluffy, and often enjoyed as a treat. Here's a simple recipe to make Bofrot. Ingredients: 2 cups all-purpose flour, 1 2-cup sugar, adjust to taste, 1 teaspoon active dry yeast, 1 cup warm water, 1-2 teaspoon nutmeg or cinnamon, optional for flavor, pinch of salt, vegetable oil for frying instructions. Activate the yeast. In a bowl, combine the warm water and sugar. Stir to dissolve the sugar. Sprinkle the active dry yeast over the water-sugar mixture. Allow it to sit for 5-10 minutes until it becomes frothy. Prepare the batter. In a large mixing bowl, combine the flour, salt, and nutmeg or cinnamon, if using. Pour the activated yeast mixture into the bowl and stir to form a thick, smooth batter. The consistency should be similar to a pancake batter. If it's too thick, you can add a bit more water. Let the batter rise. Cover the bowl with a clean kitchen towel or plastic wrap. Allow the batter to rise in a warm place for about 1-2 hours, or until it doubles in size. Fry the Bofrot. Heat vegetable oil in a deep pan or pot for frying. The oil should be around 350 degree F, 180 degree C. Using your hands or a spoon, drop small amounts of the batter into the hot oil. The size of each Bofrot can vary based on your preference. Fry until golden brown, turning them to ensure even cooking. This usually takes 2-4 minutes per batch. Remove the Bofrot from the oil using a slotted spoon and place them on a plate lined with paper towels to absorb excess oil. Serve. Allow the Bofrot to cool for a few minutes before serving. Optionally, you can dust them with powdered sugar or cinnamon for extra sweetness. Coconut candy. Sweet coconut treats, sometimes roasted. Coconut candy is a delicious and simple treat made from shredded coconut and sugar. It's a popular sweet snack enjoyed in various cultures. Here's a basic recipe for making coconut candy. Ingredients: 2 cups shredded coconut, fresh or desiccated. 1 cup granulated sugar. 1 2-cup water. 1/4 teaspoon vanilla extract, optional. A pinch of salt. Instructions: prepare the shredded coconut. If using fresh coconut, grate or shred it finely. If using desiccated coconut, you can use it as is. Combine ingredients. In a saucepan, combine the sugar and water over medium heat. Stir until the sugar dissolves completely. Add the shredded coconut to the sugar water mixture. Cook the mixture. Continue to cook the mixture over medium heat, stirring frequently. Cook until most of the liquid evaporates and the mixture thickens. It should have a sticky consistency. If using a candy thermometer, aim for a temperature of around 240 degrees Fahrenheit, 115 degrees Celsius. Add flavor, optional. If desired, add vanilla extract and a pinch of salt to enhance the flavor. Stir well. Shape the coconut candy. Once the mixture reaches the desired consistency, remove it from heat. Allow the mixture to cool slightly so that you can handle it. With greased hands or using a spoon, shape the mixture into small rounds or your desired candy shape. Let it cool. Place the shaped coconut candies on a parchment-lined tray or plate. Allow them to cool and set at room temperature. Enjoy. Once the coconut candies have cooled and set, they are ready to be enjoyed. Store the coconut candy in an airtight container at room temperature. Tips: adjust the sugar quantity according to your sweetness preference. You can add a dash of food coloring for a more vibrant appearance if desired. Experiment with additional flavorings, such as almond extract or citrus zest. Corn on the cob, roasted or boiled corn, sometimes seasoned. Corn on the cob is a classic and delicious dish that can be enjoyed in various ways. Here's a simple recipe for boiled corn on the cob, along with optional variations for seasoning. Boiled corn on the cob. Ingredients: Fresh corn on the cob. Husked water for boiling salt. Optional. Butter, optional. Instructions. Prepare the corn. Remove the husks and silk from the fresh corn. Rinse the corn under cold water to remove any remaining silk. Boil the corn. Fill a large pot with enough water to cover the corn. If desired, add salt to the water for seasoning. Bring the water to a boil. Once the water is boiling, carefully add the corn to the pot. Boil the corn for 8-10 minutes, or until the kernels are tender. Remove and serve. Using tongs, remove the corn from the boiling water.